Hi guys, Felicia White here. Today I'm continuing my series on Think and Grow Rich for Women by Sharon Lechter, and we are on chapter 5, which is titled Imagination. So I'll begin reading. Have you ever had a good idea? Of course you have. Have you ever made money from one of your good ideas? If your answer is yes, congratulations. If not, this chapter may help you identify that your next great idea can become your next successful business. In addition, you will discover why imagination will have a huge role in solving so many needs that currently exist around the globe. As so well expressed by J.K. Rowling, creator and author of the Harry Potter fantasy series, imagination is the fount of all invention and innovation. Certainly, she is an incredible and obvious example of imagination at its best through her work, but she very importantly highlights that imagination is necessary in all invention and innovation. Imagination is at the core of every successful business as well. As shared in the last chapter, the most successful businesses do one of the two things: solve a problem, serve a need. Your imagination will help you identify the problem and or need and will lead you to the solution as well. Hill described it so well. The imagination is literally the workshop wherein are fashioned all plans created by man, woman. The impulse, the desire, is given shape, form, and action through the aid of the imagination faculty of the mind. It has been said that man, woman, can create anything which he, she can imagine. You can find imagination in its purest form by remembering yourself as a child or by watching young children at play. Watching them with their imaginary friends, with the forts they build and defend, and the castles they create from plastic building blocks, you see them reveal their fertile and unencumbered imaginations. What happens to that successful imagination? These very same children start formal education and training and learn that they must conform their behavior to acceptable standards. Well-intended teachers and caregivers feel unbridled imagination may lead to unruliness, so it is often put in a box and allowed to peak only during structured playtimes. As adults, we use terms like multitasking, focused, driven, or overwhelmed to explain away or make excuses for a lack of free creative time. It is during this free time when our imaginations could soar and possibly identify and create the next business opportunity. So in a deeper analysis of imagination, Hill identifies the following two forms of imagination. One is synthetic imagination and the other one is creative imagination. So synthetic imagination, through this faculty, one may arrange old concept, ideas, or plans into new combinations. It works with the material of experience, education, and observation with which it is fed. It is the faculty used most by the inventor, with the exception of the genius who draws upon the creative imagination when he cannot solve his problem through synthetic imagination. Creative imagination. Through this faculty of creative imagination, the finite mind of man has direct communication with infinite intelligence. It is the faculty through which hunches and inspirations are received. It is by this faculty that all basic or new ideas are handed over to man. It is through this faculty that thought vibrations from the minds of others are received. It is through this faculty that one individual may tune in or communicate with the subconscious minds of other men. Or women, I should say. So, one thing that I don't know if you're aware of, but women were actually forbidden to have patents which was considered property in their own name. So they had to put it in, secure a patent in the name of their father or husband. This was back in the late 1800s. So in the blog post that I've written, and I'll put a link to that below, I'm going to share with you a bunch of inventors that were women that you may be actually surprised to hear about. So if you got value out of Think and Grow Rich for Women, imagination, go ahead and like, share, comment below, and again, click on that link below to check out the names of these inventions that these female inventors created through the use of their imagination. And I will see you on the next clip. Have a terrific one. Bye.